Hey everyone, this is Peter 24/7 from Project Ghost with another WarDragons diary. I do apologize for the late recording, but better late than never. I did have a nap finally. I've been pulling all-nighters and it kind of caught up to me. So anyways, breeding event has started. So I wanted to do the breeding with everybody here. So the first thing I always want to check is we all know that I have one of the mythics already, and I've partially bred Helmet. Now I do know that I have a lot of mystic fragments, and I do know that the maximum amount of points is 700,000. So I want to get to the 700,000 and then I want to stop. So let's see here. So the 700,000, I want to check to see how many of the mystic fragments I have. So I'm actually going to go to this screen, going to go to the inventory. I'm going to scroll down. And as you can see here, these are the orange, sorry. There they are. The Arcanum eggs. So I have 19. So even if the building hut comes out and I need it for the next one, I'm going to have those eggs. Now the reason I check this is because if I needed those eggs, I would have wanted to use my actual egg tokens and not my mystic fragments. So since I do not need those, and I can probably build my builder's hut 3-4 more times even if needed, I'm actually going to use my mystic fragments to get that dragon. So I don't want to go over 700,000. So let's see what I need here. So just checking. Okay, so 700,000, and we want those sigils. That is all that I'm after. So I'm actually going to probably use all of my mystic fragments. How many points do those give us? So 400. Okay. So let's see how far we get. Okay. So 400. 400. 400. 4,000. 40,000. 400,000. 600,000. Okay, so there we go. Let's do this. Start off. That gets me to 600,000. And now just to finish it off, should go just over it. With that, let me just confirm that that's 600,000. I am still sleepy, so my math may be off. Let's try see how when this loads up. There we go. Yep, 100,000 more points to max it out. So I'm actually going to go here, going to go here, and just going to finish it off. So I'll be at 737, but that's okay. I can live with that. So that still leaves me with 600,000 eggs to save up for when the next tier comes out. So I'm actually going to spend this. And I'm going to go to incubator, and I'm going to get helmet. Now, as much as I like to save my timers because the new tower levels are probably going to be coming out again, I'm actually just going to go ahead here and I'm going to expedite this. I like my timers here. Oh, that's going to take forever. Screw that. Okay. So there we go. Now, Hellman is dark. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take off. Hellman is actually really good. I've seen him tear through a lot of bases. I'm going to, of course, have to practice with him. And we all know how lazy I am here. Let's take a look at his spells. Toggle between resists that reduces damage to howitzer, lightning towers, or fire flak. This is actually really good. Restores rage on cast. So this is going to be very, very useful. Okay, host consumes all hunter ammo, then heals based on hunter's ammo spent. We've seen this in the past. Very common. Used it a lot with Necrix. So that's good. Boing. Exceed limitations. Dragon dodges all incoming projectiles and flies slower for the duration. Okay, that's usually a blue spell, but hey. And parasitic enhancement. Dragon has increased breath damage. So this is just a passive spell you never have to cast. So that's interesting. Well, let's see what we can do with this guy. So I've got this rider. It's only elite gear. But what I'm going to actually do is I'm going to bond this with him, because I never use Necrix anyways. I'm going to speed that up just because I can. And Dragons, Necrix, remove. Goodbye, sir. And I don't want you in there either. And I don't need you in there either. Okay. Now, that's not bad. I'm not going to worry about equipping him yet. I'm going to level him first. So, he is... So, let's do some invader runs. So, I'm going to do 2 invader runs. Any of the dragons you get, if you're end game, you can probably get through Invader by yourself without any followers. It never hurts to have people follow you. So I'm just going to quickly do 3 runs with them. I'm very lazy when it comes to Invader. So finding someone with Kralos that can follow you, that's great. So I'm just going to quickly do this just because we can. We're going to start to level him, start to use my food. And here we go. Especially the mythics, they're so powerful. I do have the rider on it, which makes it even more powerful. But even without the rider, even without boosting it, the mythics can usually get through Invader with no problems at all. So let's go here. Yeah. So most likely tomorrow, I'll be doing this vlog at the usual time that I usually do. I know today I was a bit later because I did take a nap, but I usually take them between sometime between 3 and 5 p.m. EST. And I'm going to take it at a time that RTA goes on a raid so everyone can see how funny it is with the reactions when you show up at these castles with maybe 100,000 or 200,000 troops. So I want everyone to see that. So that's something that we can look forward to tomorrow. How many teams show up when the team being attacked presses a panic button. So it's going to be interesting to see. I'm going to do 2 more invader runs, but I'm not going to make you go through that. As you can see, it takes a lot of food to level these, but I have a lot of food, so that's not an issue at all. So thank you all for watching. Sorry that it was so late. As it is the beginning of breeding and it'll probably glitch out on me while I'm receiving the rewards, I will receive, restart until I can claim them all. We did get to the 700,000 prize, and I will be tomorrow, with all that I had claimed, I will be finishing off and getting as many of the draconic chests as possible. They do have this mystic glyph that has come out. I do not think the gear is worth it. Definitely not worth it. Elite, and mythic. Yes, so I actually don't think this glyph is worth it. This is something that you probably already have. I did say that if for the invoker, it is something I would get if I were you. But in this case, I do not think it is worth the investment. So I'm going to take all of my sigils and put them into the draconic chests. So anyways, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit subscribe. And if you have any topics that you'd like me to talk about in the future, please let me know and I'll bring it up in a future vlog. Talk to you later. Bye for now.